Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about videos, how to do videos. Like I said in a video on the sound booth, on the soundboard, and the DVD player, we can't really use the DVD player to play DVDs. It's a good thing we got this computer and it has a DVD player. Most computers nowadays have built-in DVD players. They come standard. So we are going to first talk about how to play just a video on this computer. It's a video, maybe it was downloaded from the internet, maybe it is directly on YouTube. In the case that it is on YouTube, I'm going to open up a web browser here and give it a second. You'll just basically want to take the screen, the thing, drag it across to the other screen and just make it big. I'm just going to open one up just because I need to. So drag it across the screen over here, and then obviously you'll want to skip the ad, but you can just hit full screen and move your mouse off the screen and it will just play. I don't think this one's got any pictures that change or anything like that. It may. But that's how you do that, and then to get out of it, you can double click and drag it back over here. You can do the same thing with the VLC media player, which is the traffic cone. I love the fact that it's a traffic cone. I don't know why. It's just amused me for a long time. So let's not do that quite yet. So we're going to go into the sound booth server, and that's right here. I'm going to go down here. There's a file folder on this computer. It is called videos, and you see it in focus right now. And I've got several in here that we've used in the past. Two of them were communion songs that we did about a year ago, Behold the Lamb and Remembrance. A video from the 2014 convention. The one I'm going to do is the video from the 2015 IFCA convention, our theme song. Just going to double click that and it's going to open up automatically in this player. Now it starts playing automatically, which can be a problem. Okay, yeah, it didn't freeze. It did freeze, but it didn't freeze. It starts playing automatically, which can be a problem. You'll want to pause it, stop it, drag the little slider right here all the way back to 0. To use this player, you got to do the same thing. You just drag it over here, and you want to slam it up against the top of the video of the screen. And there's actually a full screen button. It's right here. So now it's technically full screen. And then you have to hit the play button, otherwise it won't play, or you have to hit the stop button, otherwise it won't stop. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And it will play on the screen just like that. I did not make this video. This was made by the youth pastor at Byron Center. It has audio and video with it. It's just not turned on right now. So that is that. So you can stop it. When you stop it, it brings it back to this window. Grab the top, click and hold, drag it back onto the other screen, or just hit the X button. Alright, now that I've got the audio plugged in, we'll be able to hear everything now, so you can kind of hear it and you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. We're going to use ProPresenter for this file for Sunday. You can use this with other videos that we use as well, so long as we have it on a file. As long as we have the file downloaded. You can also use DVDs, and I'll talk about DVDs here in a few minutes once I get done with standard video clips. As always, we play the waiting game. All right, so now we're in ProPresenter, and you need to load your video in. You're going to go down here. This is called the video image bin. Click on foreground videos. If you click on a background video, I'm going to show you what happens. These are background videos that I've got right here. They're on a loop. Something real obvious is going to be this one. It moves. The problem if you do a background video is if you had words from a song up or something like that, it will not overwrite it. The words will still be there, and that can be embarrassing. So if you're going to show a regular video in ProPresenter, make sure that you are in the foreground thing. In order to get out of it all, you just hit, you can clear the slide and that'll make it go away, as you saw right there. Clear all, make it all go away. Foregrounds, so click on foregrounds and then click this little add button right here. And it's going to open up this window. You're going to want to click on the sound booth. You're going to want to find the videos folder. And this is the one we need. Give it a double click. And it's going to say that it's loaded in and finished, and I clicked on something else, so I'm going to clear that. So in the foreground bin, I've got this video now. And it will automatically play on the screen. So that's how you do that. And then to stop it, you can come up here. There's little media controls here. You can pause it. And that obviously pauses it, but it still leaves it up on the screen. Just like it is, as you can see on the far right there. The way to get rid of it is to hit clear all. That's always the safest way to get rid of everything on the screen, is clear all. So that is how to use a video. They play automatically. You click on it. Once again, it automatically starts to play. So make sure you don't have anything else up when you do it. I don't believe anything will even show up. Oh, it will cancel it out, so we just learned something together. It clears the screen, so always whenever you show a video that you've got in a standard video in ProPresenter, make sure that you've loaded it into the foregrounds video image bin area. Like again, I'll go through it again. It's basically the same concept as loading other files. You click the little plus button, and chances are you're not already going to be there. You go to the sound booth file over here on the column. You find videos. Let's say we want to do this one. They don't take very long to load in. Just click it, and it automatically plays. And then when you're done, just hit clear all, and it's cleared. That is using a video in ProPresenter and the VLC media player, which is the other option that we have. If you have any questions, let me know. And we're going to talk about DVDs here in just a few seconds. All right, so we're going to talk about DVDs. DVDs go in the CD drive on the computer. And I've already got my disc there. I've already got it there, so I'm just going to push that in. And it's going to start doing its thing on the computer automatically. The button to eject it, it's a little elongated button right down here. You can kind of see it in the shadow. It's right there. And it will automatically start playing in the VLC media player. And again, in order to make this show up on the big screen, simply got to make sure that ProPresenter isn't overriding the screen. Simply drag it over here and make it a big screen. Click down here on the toggle the video on full screen, and that gets us to full screen. Your mouse is the remote, so we want to play it, so you just hit play and it will play automatically. You can use the mouse once it gets through its loading. It's the company logos and different things like that. you can pick anywhere you want to go in the video. And if you notice, if it comes into focus, there are little hash marks. You see them here and there. Those are chapter divisions. So if you want to go to the second chapter, the third chapter, maybe you need to go further, you can pick your chapter from right here. You can also click wherever you need to. Say, you know, you left off at 38 minutes, and that's pretty close. So you can click wherever it is you need to, and you can control it that way. Again, to get out of it, go ahead and stop it. Find the top of the bar, drag it across the screen, and always make sure that you bring it back over to this screen. To get out of it, just hit the exit button on the top corner there. So if you want to play a DVD and you don't want to do a lot of clicking and dragging, just mainly clicking, because that can be simpler sometimes, and it looks cleaner too, it's more professional, you can use ProPresenter. ProPresenter has a built-in DVD player, and it's right here on this top screen, this top menu, DVD. If you go ahead and click on that, it's going to start playing right away, and I really don't like that feature for some of these videos, especially when they don't have a menu. This particular DVD does not have a menu. I just pulled it out of the library. It has all your standard DVD features, DVD player features, previous scene, rewind, pause, play, stop, fast forward, next scene. This is the eject button, so if you click that button, it'll shoot the DVD out of the computer, and full screen. By clicking that, you will toggle the full screen, which means the other monitor, and it will play on both screens. So let me go ahead and do that for you, just so you can kind of see it in action. So what you see here on the left will also happen on the right. You can pause it, you can fast forward, you can rewind, you can skip ahead to wherever it is you want to, if you click on the right spot. So you can put it wherever it is you need to. Pausing it is basically the same thing as stopping it, except that when you push play, it's going to start back over from the beginning, and it will freeze like it just did on the screen. The scene that it was on, it will freeze. It doesn't go black screen, which I don't particularly care for, but that's easily remedied by hitting the full screen button right here. There's no click, there's only clicking, there's no dragging. And then to simply leave this program, you hit the X button right up here in the top right, and you're done. And that's that. Then you just make sure you give the DVD back to whoever it is you got it to, and call it good. You can also, while I'm here talking about audio and video, you can play music through ProPresenter. ProPresenter did a really good job incorporating just about everything people use in a video presentation software into one. There is, right here, what's called an audio bin. It's the same as the video bin down here, except that it's audio files. Now, I don't have anything imported in here, but just because I can and just because we're talking about this, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do a new playlist. And this is the first time I've done this, so this is a new experience for me. All right, it's down here, I think. We're going to go ahead and we're going to click right here, this add button, and it opens up a window. We're going to go to the computer because that's where everything is. Actually, we're going to scroll up to music. All the music that's on this computer is right here. And I'm just going to click on that first one there, and it is going to import that in, and it's actually right down here, right here. And I clicked on it just now, and it automatically is playing.
It's just great to be you guys. Did you know that? It's just, it really has been a treat and an encouragement.
And so it's playing audio right through ProPresenter. Everything can be controlled right here through ProPresenter. It has many features that we don't use. You've got your slider, so again, you can control it to wherever it is you need to go. Anyways, you have to click and drag in order for it to happen. You can push the stop button, can push the X button, and it just clears it out. And then to get rid of said thing, you just hit delete, and then it's gone. Make sure that you clear it out of the audio bin. It's gone. And then to toggle, make this go away so you've got your main screen right here a little bit bigger, you just click the open audio bin, and it simply goes away. You can do the same thing with the video image bin, and that's right next to it. If you click that, it'll make that bin collapse down, and you can always bring them back. I like to leave that one up. I don't know why, I just do. So that is using audio and video through ProPresenter. Really clean, really seamless. It takes a little bit of work and a little bit of getting used to, but it's there for our use, for whenever we need to use it. So I hope that you learned something. I hope that maybe we'll be able to use some of these things in the future. It's a good program, so enjoy learning new things about the programs that we use. Thank you.